Python, how to ignore an exception and proceed. I have a try, except block in my code and when an exception is throw. I really just want to continue with the code because in that case, everything is still able to run just fine. The problem is if you leave the except block empty or with a hashtag do nothing, it gives you a syntax error. I can't use continue because it's not in a loop. Is there a keyword I can use that tells the code to just keep going?
Python docs for the pass statement.
Try this.
Generic answer. The standard NOP in Python is the pass statement. Using except exception instead of a bare except avoid catching exceptions like system exit, keyboard interrupt, etc. Python 2. Because of the last thrown exception being remembered in Python 2, some of the objects involved in the exception throwing statement are being kept live indefinitely, actually, until the next exception. In case this is important for you and, typically, you don't need to remember the last thrown exception, you might want to do the following instead of pass. This clears the last thrown exception. Python 3. In Python 3, the variable that holds the exception instance gets deleted on exiting the except block. Even if the variable held a value previously, after entering and exiting the except block it becomes undefined again.
There's a new way to do this coming in Python 3.4. Here's the commit that added it, this URL. And here's the author, Raymond Hettinger, talking about this and all sorts of other Python hotness, relevant bit at 43:30, this URL. If you wanted to emulate the bare except keyword and also ignore things like keyboard interrupt, though you usually don't, you could use with suppress, base exception. Edit, looks like ignored was renamed to suppress before the 3.4 release.
If you want to avoid these errors, please consider like and subscribe.